Are aliens real? We don't know for sure, but we want to believe. Outer space is a vast expanse that we have so much more to learn about, which is why it's hard to flat out deny the possibility that other intelligent life forms exist. Here the solid 3 reasons why I believe aliens existing in the universe. 1. USS Nimitz 2004 event. Several discoveries and theories from some of the greatest minds in science point to the likelihood that there's something beyond us in the universe, so there's a pretty decent chance we have neighbors somewhere in the ether. It's time to consider the evidence here. Solid reasons for believing aliens are among us. On November 14, 2004, a training mission near San Diego became one that Commander David Fravor will never forget and remains one he still can't explain. 2. United States Navy fighter pilots say they were investigating a sensor anomaly off the coast of San Diego in 2004 when they saw something they couldn't explain. A churning patch of white water on the ocean surface and a tic-tac-looking object that appeared to be hovering without propulsion. 2. World War II Foo Fighters. In November 1944, several members of the United States Air Force saw what would come to be known as Foo Fighters, a name borrowed from the Smokey Stover comic strip. The Foo Fighters were described as a type of mysterious aircraft that glowed red and could zip and turn through the skies with incredible ease. It was nearly the end of World War II, but for the airmen of the 415th Night Fighter Squadron, it felt more like the beginning of War of the Worlds. Lieutenant Fred Ringwald, who happened to be a passenger in a night fighter that was flying over the Rhine Valley, was the first to see the lights. Airmen reported seeing between 8 and 10 of the aircraft lined up in a row. Concerned that they might be enemy aircraft, the group checked with the ground radar team, who hadn't registered any odd activity. One of the pilots turned his aircraft around in preparation for a fight, only to find the lights had vanished as quickly as they appeared. 3. Oumuamua, alien craft or asteroid. In 2017, an astronomical event occurred that was unlike any other. For the first time, we observed an object that we are certain originated from beyond our solar system. Initially, its origin was a hot topic of contention. Was it a comet, albeit one with an unusual orbit? Was it an asteroid, on account of the fact that it didn't develop a notable tail? Or was it something entirely unique? A visitor from elsewhere in the galaxy, and the first example of an entirely new class of object? Named Oumuamua Hawaiian for messenger from the distant past, it became a spectacular discovery, and a window into what objects exist throughout interstellar space. But one scientist, enamored with his own hypothesis and ignoring the large amounts of research done by other professionals who specialize in this particular field, has embarked on a public crusade to convince the world of the most far-fetched explanation for this natural phenomenon: aliens. For the better part of the past 4 years, Harvard astronomer Avi Loeb has appeared all over the media to gather public support for an idea that absolutely defies the scientific evidence. Contrary to the narratives you'll find elsewhere, including in Loeb's new book, Extraterrestrial: The First Sign of Life Beyond Earth, this is not a possibility worth taking seriously as a scientist. A straightforward look at the evidence shows us why. We are small dust while comparing whole universe.